Our lives are almost unimaginable without color, and we all know about the rainbow or a color wheel. Well, it was basically when Isaac Newton studied the refraction of white light and its splitting into seven colors, and was the first person to make a proper color arrangement and was known as the Newton's color wheel. Later on, Moses Harris examined Newton's work on light in the year 1769 to 1776 and tried to reveal a multitude of colors from the RYB model. He also revealed the pattern of color mixing, which is known as the subtractive color mixing now. Hello and welcome to another episode of Color Theory. And in this episode, we are going to talk about the color wheel, and which is the basics of everything. The primary, secondary color all add up to form a color wheel. So here is a summarization of the color wheel, the basics of color wheel, because obviously I don't know everything. I cannot fit everything in a video about color wheel. It's diverse and huge a topic. So I hope you enjoy the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Let's go. Here I have a color wheel, and here we'll just rapidly go through the primary colors: red, yellow and blue. Then we have the secondary colors: violet, orange and green. And then I'll be talking about these tertiary colors, which I haven't spoken in the last videos. Basically, tertiary colors are those colors formed by a primary and the secondary color next to it. So here violet and red forms red violet, then blue and violet forms blue violet, red orange, yellow orange, yellow green and blue green. So these are named this way for our convenience. We just right away know what is forming what. And there are a lot of color in every part of the color wheel basically, but these three are the basics: the primary, secondary and the tertiary colors, the basics of the color wheel. Now the color wheel can be divided into two parts: the warm colors. Basically, it depends on the emotion of the picture you're trying to convey. These warm colors basically makes the picture stand out, and the other half of this color wheel is called the cold colors, which generally expresses sadness, suppresses the picture, pushes it back. So you need to make a proper composition, a proper combination of warm and cold colors to make your picture stand out, to convey the proper emotion. Basically, it's all relative and you cannot force a particular color to be warm or cold. It depends on the way you're expressing it. Well, this is an example. This is an art by Loish, a wonderful artist who knows to express and use colors the best way possible. So if you look at their hat, which is blue, and the end of her hat, it's kind of curled and it's dark blue, which is kind of evil and cold. Her face, the orange glow in her face makes the picture stand out, and her dress is also blue and pushes the picture back. So basically her face is what stands out. It's the blue or the cyan behind her is so important. It's the glow, otherwise the picture would have been so dull. Here is another example done by Loish herself. Here the whole picture is done with blue basically. So here the different types of blue stand out as warm and cold colors itself. In fact, her face, which is brownish and a bit of reddish, is what is the coldness here, is what pushes the picture back. Her dress is also unsaturated blue or less saturated blue, which is cold. Whereas what is warmth in this picture is her hair, the bright, the glow in the bottom of the hair. So basically, it's a combination of blues, both warm and cold. The warmth is at the end of the hair, only the little part which just makes the picture stand out. It doesn't need too much of glow. Then again, there is the cold part, the cold blue, the unsaturated cold blue on her dress, which pushes the picture back and makes a proper composition. This picture is just the opposite of what we said as cold and warm colors. The eyes, her hair, which should be the warm color, is actually cold. It kind of gives an evil emotion, whereas her hair and the glow behind her and her horns are basically are warm. and they stand out, they are glowing. The background is unsaturated. The picture is a composition of unsaturated with a high value, and the only thing that makes it stand out is the little bit of this blue and violet behind her makes the glow, and her eyes, the red, is what pushes it back. That was all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and turn the bell icon on so that you get notified every time I post. And do check out Loish on Instagram or wherever you want, because she's amazing and there will be so much you can learn from her. Well, check her out. Well, that's all for today. Bye bye.